everybody, and happy 2016. Can you believe we're in 2016 already? I can't. It's a shocker. Hope you had a wonderful holiday and a good start to the new year. I'm, for one, very excited that a new year has begun, and I was very much looking forward to the first Monday of like getting back on track because, yeah, I was excited to take Elizabeth off to school this morning. Yay! So I thought for fun, we would kind of recap the favorites of 2015. These are all the things that I have been really loving all year, and they are worth re-highlighting again. And we are talking only beauty stuff, which is a rarity for me, not TV shows or good drinks or anything like that. No, we're talking pure beauty stuff, all of it, 100%, and we are just gonna talk about all my favorites and the ones that I will repurchase all the time, and you should purchase too. So to kick things off, let's talk favorite like foundation things. I have two favorites, and I figured they kind of were two different categories. They were worth mentioning them both. I'm not cheating. The first one is the Rimmel BB Cream. This is the Radiance version, and I have this one in Light. I have talked about this a ton. I think I for sure mentioned it in a favorites video, but probably even mentioned it in a video or two after that. This particular little bottle is my third bottle of this stuff. It is so good. Yes, it's a BB cream, so it does like all the perfecting, moisturizing, primer even, does all those awesome things, but then this is an amazing coverage little tube of goo. I think it's borderline medium coverage. I can put this on if I want to do just kind of minimal makeup, do this and this alone with a little concealer, and I feel like my face is covered. So, and that's saying a lot because I prefer more medium to full coverage foundation. So the fact that I feel confident using just this alone some days, that says a lot about its coverage power. But this is also an amazing sort of base for other foundations, and so this is why I pretty much use this daily, whether I'm wearing other foundation or not. This is always like the first step, so I really love this. My favorite drugstore foundation from 2015 is definitely not a new foundation to me. I used it quite a bit in years past, but I bought a bottle of this stuff and put it away, and then kind of I pulled it out like kind of summerish. Like, you know what, I've had this for a while, let's just use it up, let's get it done. And I put it on, I was like, I forgot how much I like this stuff. And my previous drugstore favorite foundations, no good anymore. This is my favorite, and I love this. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Makeup, and I wear this in the 20 shade, which is Natural Ivory. I love this stuff. It is such a great medium to full coverage, depending on how much you put on, foundation, but it looks natural. It's moisturizing on my skin. It's got a nice dewy, radiant quality to it, and so with these two together, this was like my go-to summer duo. I put this on first and then added a little extra foundation on my cheek area, which has a lot of redness, and these two together, I mean, I wouldn't have to wear highlighter or bronzer. I like had this amazing glow that I don't have now using other foundations, even with this as like a base. I just really miss this little duo, and I'm like telling myself, Katie, you have to use up other foundations before you can go out and buy more of this. So I went back to some of my other tried and true like drugstore favorites, like the L'Oreal Lumi foundation, which I talked a lot about last year. And yeah, I like this much better, at least for my skin as it is right now. Maybe my skin was different last year, but these two together were like, this is a favorite of 2015. These two together were amazing. On to concealer. My first favorite of 2015 should be no surprise. I seriously cannot live without this. I cannot live without this. I think that's right. The Bobbi Brown Under Eye Corrector, and I use this in Light Bisque. I will always own this. I will always own this. I will always use it. It's a must for me. I have yet to find anything that I like better. As far as banishing the blue tones of the under eye circles, this is an amazing first step in my under eye concealer. I use this, and I use it all the time, always will. I've used it for years. I've used it since 2003. So there you go. That's how much I love this. But an honorable mention in the concealer department is definitely the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I get this in vanilla. I bought this on a whim in the summertime for no reason other than I just wanted to try it. I'm pretty happy with my Bobbi Brown corrector and the creamy concealer from Bobbi Brown, but I just wanted to give this a try. I had tried the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which people said was a great dupe. I really have liked using this product. It's creamy. It's moisturizing, which I really appreciate. The Bobbi Brown one, creamy concealer, can be a little harder to kind of work in. You have to be a little more patient, it has to warm up with your fingertips, whereas this is creamy right off the get-go. I noticed it doesn't crease a ton. I have kind of saggy baggy under eyes anyway, so anything is going to crease no matter what I do. So if a concealer creases on me, I don't hold it against it necessarily, but I can go without setting it with a powder and I'm just fine. So really like this, and I also like that it's versatile and you can use it on your face too. So honorable mention on this. Definitely, I think I'll repurchase this next year if I need more. Definitely going to. Now in the cheek department, I use a bronzer and a blusher that I like. Can't really say it's like a favorite, so we're gonna skip those categories. I will talk about the one thing though that if I could use this every day, I absolutely would. And this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I have this liquid version. You can get it in a powder form too, but I have this in the shade Opal. I love this stuff. If I could slather this all over my face, I would. It is such a pretty color, and the glow that you get from it is just incredible. Like, I love this stuff, and a little bit goes a long way. I will probably have this next year, the same exact tube. I love this stuff. It is expensive for what it is. I understand that, but it's just so pretty. And honestly, you're not using this every single day. I mean, you could, but you don't have to. So this will last you forever. And because you're using just the teeniest, tiniest amount, I mean, truly, you'll buy this and you'll have it forever. I mean, the powder version is pretty too. I prefer the liquid version myself just because powder tends to not do nice things to my face, but I love this. This is so good. It's worth the money, worth it. Let's move on to eyeshadows. As you know, I am eyeshadow challenged. I am a bare bones basics kind of eyeshadow girl. You'll find this first favorite as no surprise. This is my favorite eyeshadow in the drugstore, and this is from e.l.f. This is a little smudge pot. I think this cost me $3. The color, I forget what this color is. It's like bronzy something, but it's a pretty bronzy taupe color. I think I mentioned this in a favorites video not too long ago, like either the November favorites or October favorites. Not that long ago, but this is perfect. I just dip my little finger in there, smear it on my lid, and then if I need to, I might go into my crease and upper, like my upper lid area with a fluffy brush and like a lighter color, just kind of help make sure there's no like clear line of eyeshadow. But otherwise, this is an amazing little product. It does not smudge on me, other than smudging. It's called Smudge Pod, so I guess you have to smudge it on there, but it doesn't smudge on me. It doesn't travel off my eyelids. It doesn't really crease. It is a really easy, versatile color. It's a great base for other colors for $3. I mean, my more high-end thing that if I could buy this particular formula in 16 different colors, I would. That would be expensive, but I would. And that is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Sticks. I love this. The color I have is Dusty Mauve, which you can still pick up. This particular color is gorgeous. It's a pretty purpley gray mauve color. It's really kind of a neutral shadow, a little darker, so I tend to only put this like right along the lash line to smudge it out a little bit. But the creaminess of this, it's easy to like literally just draw on your eyelid. Super easy to do that. But beyond that, it is definitely long wear. I think whenever I mention this in a favorites video or a haul, I don't remember when I mentioned this in a video the first time, but I did a swatch of it on my hand just to show you the color, and that sucker stayed on my hand all day. All the hand washing that I did, all the diaper changes I went through and how to wash my hands again. Even at night, I take my showers at night and I was like, come on, come off. This thing lasts forever, but yeah, it comes off so easily with just good old makeup remover at the end of the day. So this lasting power, it lasts and lasts. So if you're looking to invest in a high-end, really long-lasting eyeshadow and you like the stick form, I suggest these from Bobbi Brown. They're really amazing. Love this. Honorable mention in the eyeshadow department is definitely my Lorac Pro 2 palette. I love this. I got this for Christmas last year from my sister. Thank you, sister. And The quality of these shadows is amazing. They're very pigmented. A little goes a long way. They are amazing. This is gonna last me forever. The colors in this are so pretty, even though there are colors that I haven't used yet because I'm not adventurous, but this navy blue is pretty, so pretty. I just other than putting it as a light, like a liner, I don't know what to do with it. So, but the neutral shadows in this are really, really pretty. The only reason why it's an honorable mention is because I feel like I haven't done this palette justice yet, and but I'm really loving. There's a rose gold shimmer shade in this that I love, and that is like my go-to kind of. Once I do a base layer with that e.l.f. smudge pot, then I usually go over with that rose gold shimmery shadow. It's so pretty together. But this is an honorable mention. Just such a lovely palette. I thought it was worth mentioning some of my favorite makeup brushes from the year, because these are both new to me. I haven't historically been a makeup brush girl, but have slowly been adding to my collection, and I have two that I use daily, so I love them. The first one is the Real Techniques. This is that Expert Face Brush. I use this pretty much every single day to apply foundation. It's just a really dense little domed foundation brush, and I love this. What I love about these Real Techniques brushes though is they clean up so easily. I use foundation every single day with this, and foundation, I'm not the best brush cleaner, so there's a lot of foundation to wash out, and it still magically comes clean every single time, and I love that about this particular brush. They're inexpensive, so I love that too. Then my other favorite is this eye blender brush from Bobbi Brown. It is just a fluffy eyeshadow brush that I like to use with like a really light shade that I want to just kind of dust all over my lid. But what I like about it, it's got a slight angle to it at the tip, so I like that too. But it's just soft and fluffy, and I love it. It is an expensive makeup brush, but honestly, I'll own this forever. I have two other Bobbi Brown brushes that I use on the daily, and I have owned those since 2003, and they look as good as this one does. So I picked this one up in the summertime, and truly, I will own this for a very long time. I just love the quality of the Bobbi Brown brushes, and if you're wanting to invest in some good makeup brushes, definitely check these out, because they're just, like I said, they've lasted me a really long time, and they don't look like they were bought in 2003. They look like they were bought last week. So definitely worth an investment in these little guys if you are looking for nice makeup brushes. Wrapping up the makeup piece, I feel like I have to mention this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Setting Spray. So many people rave about this, and I am one of them. I just love this stuff, mainly because I love the feeling of the spritz on the face. It just feels so delightful, but I really do notice some lasting power to my makeup when I use this. I think this is my second bottle of this stuff. I really like this, and I'll just kind of keep buying this. I'd be curious if you have any favorite sort of makeup extending sprays other than this one that you've tried. I would be curious to try some other ones, but I really do like this one, and this one definitely makes it into the favorites list. Moving away from the makeup stuff, I thought we'd talk about lip, which I guess is makeup, but lip colors. Let's talk lip stuff. I have two categories I want to talk about. First one is my favorite beauty balm. Okay, Katie, flush that out of my brain. My favorite lip balm product, and that is something I've owned actually for a long time, and I'm like, I have to use this up. This is the Caress lip butter, and this one is in guava. This is empty, and I'm kind of like, I had to buy myself a brand new one. It's not here yet. It's coming. But when this ran out, I've gone like the last maybe month and a half of this being empty, and my lips have felt so dry and gross, even though I have other like lip treatment-y, chapsticky things to, moisturize with. I put this on every night, and my lips were so nice, and now they're definitely suffering. So I can't wait to get my replacement of this, but a little on the pricey side. But gosh darn it, this is just really nice. I really love this product. My favorite lip color product from 2015, I'm buying a full size of this one when I run out. But this is the NARS lip pencil. This is in the color, I remember trying to do this in the last favorites video. It was like Rikugan, but it's just the prettiest sort of everyday mauvey, pinky shade. It's just, for me and my lip color and my skin tone, it's like my lips but better, a little bit darker than my normal lip color so I don't look washed out. But this is like my favorite everyday shade. It's so pretty. I love this. I think I've sharpened this now like 4 times. This is definitely a go-to. This is their satin lip pencil version. They have like matte pencils too from NARS, but this is the satin one, and this one goes on so creamy, and it's a little bit of sheen to it, and it's just, I prefer that over matte things, and it's just, I will buy the full-size version when I need to. This is just fantastic. We'll always have this forever. Wrapping up, the last thing I want to talk about was my favorite nail polish color, and I have it on my nails right now, and that is the Essie polish in Ladylike. This one is like the perfect taupey, purpley gray, neutrally shade. It's just so pretty. It's one of those perfect transition colors between all seasons. It works when you're transitioning from the brights of summer into the like darker tones, the darker gray tones of fall and winter. And when you're coming into spring, it's the perfect transition tone into the bright sort of light purpley, pastel-y, pretty bright things. And it's just like the perfect shade for every day. It makes your nails look a little dressed up, but not like, hey, you have nail polish on. I don't know, it's just really pretty versatile color, and it's even office appropriate. I would totally wear this if I was still in the office. I just really love this. This is one of those shades that, you know, they better not discontinue this. I need to buy like 6 of these if they ever decide to do that, but just the perfect shade, and has been on my nails so much in 2015. So there you go, a super long video of all of my super duper favorites in beauty from 2015, and I hope you enjoyed it all. I would love to hear what your favorites from 2015 are. Leave me a comment down below and tell me, because as you know, I can always buy new stuff. I'm okay with that. I will be happy to do that. And it's funny, I thought of this idea, this video idea like 3 months ago. I was like, oh, I could recap all my favorites from 2015. Genius, Katie, you are so smart. Turns out I'm not so genius, because go onto YouTube now, every single beauty guru on YouTube has done the exact same video. So they all copied me. But that's okay, I'm all right with that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want any descriptions, links to any products mentioned down below, go check out the blog post. I'll have that linked for you, unless you're watching on the blog, in which case, hi. But thanks so much for watching, and I am looking forward to 2016 with all of you. So can't wait to talk to you more. Bye!